Hello, I'm Vikram, and in this video we are going to cover the working of material cost. So let us go to RFU. This is the last project what we created. From here we enter into this estimation mode. I say proceed with estimate. This is the first screen. You see there are no tabs open over here. Until unless you don't key in the material cost, there will be no further operations which you could do. So over here, the very first thing what we are doing is selection of metric system, means the unit system what you are going to use. Then you have the option of using the free material. So if the material has been supplied by the customer, you see over here, the material is cost of the material is going out. Same way, if scrap is to be considered or not considered. You see this over here. Then select the material grade what you are going to use. I'm using the free cutting steel. Great. Now these are the four categories what we have. We have bar stock, we have casting and forging, we have pipe, and we have profiles. Apart from this main type selection, you have cost distribution by selection to be done. So for simple example, if it is a bar stock, you will be getting it in kgs only. But if it is a pipe, then you might have the option of getting it on per length basis or per kg basis, I mean per weight basis. Similarly, if you have profiles, profiles also have the same denomination for costing. It is on per length basis or per weight basis. For castings, you can have it on per piece basis or on kg basis. So based on that, this selection will keep on changing. So I will say bar stock. Over here, I go weight. Then the selection comes as hex, rectangle, round, or square. So I will select as round for the moment. Now, if this material is been quoted by us sometime back or by any of the estimator, then you could go and click over here and check if any price reference is there. Oh, I could see a price reference. So 98. This was quoted 73624. If it's the latest one, I can say okay. Let us take is 98. Then if at all you need to put in any kind of markup, you could put in the markup over here or move out. I'm putting this 2% as markup. Then key in all the details what you have to. Now since we have selected the round, it is giving me the diameter and length. If I go and select the square, you could see the images over here. If I select hex, size of the hex. If I select rectangle, length, width and height. If I go back to round, 98, 50, 105, full, it is the full length of the bar that you get. I put it 3 meters, parting tool thickness, I will be doing it as a band saw. So if you are going to do it by parting method and if the tool thickness is 2 mm or something like this, key in over here. Because this material will be wasted what you see over here. Then minimum holding length. This is the length what will remain in the vise of the bandsaw or in the spindle when you do it through bar feeding. So minimum holding length you should be aware of and you should put in over here. The difference I will show you how it makes over here. Scrap is not being considered, but if I try to calculate now, you miss the markup cost. It is telling me, do I wish to continue? I say continue. Scrap cannot be zero. If I remove this, if I say calculate material, it will move. It will again ask me markup cost has not been placed. Continue. It has calculated cost. Now you see over here a 3 meter bar, 105 length and 1.2 mm parting tool width. The good to use I get is 26 pieces. But if I eliminate this out and if I go for calculation of cost, it is telling me since it is calculated whether you would like to continue. I say continue. I say calculate material cost. It is again asking markup cost. Continue. It is again asking minimum holding length has not been mentioned. I say proceed. 144. So you get is 28 pieces, which were earlier 26, and the cost has gone down by almost rupees 10 per piece. So for calculation purposes, let us put it over here, 144.32, and let us put that 150. 155.42. 11.1 rupees. So 11 divided by 144. It is almost 7% of the difference what it came in. 10.63%. So this is how it makes the difference in the final costing. So now let's have a look when we consider scrap. Yes, proceed with the changes. Markup cost, which is 0, 153. So this is how you will work with the complete material costing. So if there are any doubts, you can definitely ask us. I don't think there should be any doubt over here in this. So I will save and proceed to setup. So until unless you don't save this, you will not go into the next menu. As soon as I save this cost, it has opened me setup, estimate overview, analysis, and line balance. So in next video, we will cover the setup and operations. Now over here, you have the option of if you need to modify any of the data, you can go over here, modify current data. It will ask you only calculation, material from selection, or restart from start. So if you feel that you have selected a round material which is wrong, you could click on over here. Yeah, X 98. So the changes that have been made, I say save and proceed to setup. Material data has been saved. So in next video we will run through addition of setups and we will cover the operation. I don't think there is much more needed on this material side at the moment. But if you have any of the queries, do get in touch with us. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.